What's up? I was off for a little bit. Went down to Jersey Shore for family vacation. So I didn't really have an uninterrupted space to make videos. Had teenagers with me. They're always screaming. Teenage girls, of course. My daughter and her friends. So didn't have a quiet place to do it. So now I'm back. And interesting about being at the beach and being on the boardwalk. So you see what people look like. Men see what men are looking like without their shirts at the beach, and you are seeing what these men are eating. Okay, just based on you're going in and out of restaurants. If you know the boardwalk at all, is all kinds of horrible, awful food for you to stuff your face with. Bad stuff, some good stuff. I'm saying it's not good, but it's bad for you. So, good observation point for where we are as a society, and as far as the level of fitness of men our age. So, when I look at the guys that are there, guys in their late teens, early 20s, a lot of them are in good shape, or not obese, let's say, if they weren't muscular. I saw that decrease with the age of the person that I observed. So I saw a terrible amount of guys in their 30s completely had let themselves go. Huge, big guts, complete loss of any pectoral form, the complete lack of tone in arms or legs. So when you're in those situations at a beach or whatever, that's when that is exposed. Women, just briefly, I saw a lot of women that were not in the same age groups, that were not in good shape, and women is a completely different thing. Women have it a lot harder than we do as far as how easy it is for them to gain weight. It's a lot easier than for men, and it's a lot harder for them to lose it. Naturally sit with a higher body fat percentage than we do, and that is prescribed by nature as far as what reproductive roles their bodies have. But it's more difficult for them. So we have no excuse is kind of what I'm getting at. We really, as men, it's not going to take near as much effort for us to stay within a reasonable zone as far as what we look like. I saw, the usual, everybody's drinking huge soft drinks, cookies, candies, fried everything, and the people that are eating that stuff, you are what you eat. That's what they look like. So I'd say the percentage of guys that I saw that were over, let's just say 45, that were in any kind of shape was probably 1%. And, that's, I think, somewhat typical. I think it may be even worse in other parts of the country. And again, this is not just a vanity thing for you guys. This is a longevity thing where we have to get out of this rut that we're in and get out of this cycle that we're in for our age group. You have to change your diet. You have to change your routine. You have to make some modifications in your life. You can't cruise along like you did when you were in your teens and 20s. So I I got approached by a guy. I thought he was kind of giving me a hard time. I came out of the house and everybody's shirtless there, and guy came up to me, "Oh, this dude looks like he's Superman." And I just walked past him, thought he was giving me a hard time. I was going to an ATM machine and I came back and he's like, what's up with you? What do you do? How do you get like that? And I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, do you do weights, calisthenics? That's what he said. I said, well, weights mainly. He's like, oh, okay. Dude looks like Superman. Kind of funny. But I'm not that great a shape. I mean, I do have visible abdominals, but which is, good for anybody, I suppose. But, there are certainly people that are much more aesthetic than I am. So I guess that would also reflect on the level of where we are as a society. Again, there's huge conflict between what we see on movies and TV as far as what people look like, especially people in our age group, and what we actually look like as a group, as men 50 and above. And yes, I'm as sick as anybody else as far as when they interview these celebrities, say they when they get these guys that get in shape for some role that weren't in shape before, and they do it really fast, and they say, oh, it's, I had a trainer and it's just chicken and broccoli and I worked out 3 times a day. I think most of us know that you can't do it that fast, and it is for sure there's been some chemical help there from some androgens probably to get them into that shape. So don't try to follow all these, what did this actor do to get in shape for this movie? All you got to do is this. It's good to do what they're saying, but rest assured they were prescribed some androgens by somebody who's probably very, the doctors, they have access to medicine that we don't. So just keep that in mind when you get that, transformation thing that they do for these roles. Certain people, they're in shape all the time. Comes to mind is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Whether he is natural or not, he is always, no matter what role he's in or what time of the year it is, he is always jacked, right? He's a big dude anyway, obviously he, former wrestler, former NFL, guy has the genetics for that. But he's always like that. And if you keep up with him or any of his workout stuff, he is constantly just banging it out. And he, talks a lot about discipline, which is big, people. I keep saying that. You got to do this every day. And what I want you guys to do is get in there and do that one muscle group per day, and go through every day like that. And if you want to take 1 day off a week or 2 days off a week, that'll work. But hit every muscle group, hit it hard. If you want, with machines, if you have a muscle group that you are genetically gifted for, and you just would like to get your confidence quickly, just like the actor I was eating chicken and broccoli for 6 months. You want to see that instant results where people are going to notice and you're going to feel good about yourself. Hit that muscle group that you have a genetic gift for. Say it's delts. Say your delts are already kind of look good, as they say, capped. Delts are capped. Get in there. It's not going to hurt anything. Get in there and bang away at those. Maybe hit them 2 times a week, and they will, because you're already gifted there, they're just going to grow quickly, because that is something that's in your DNA. And I'm just using an example that cranks up for you, and it cranks up easily. So you already have it. Just push it up. And once you get that, one, that'll help you with the discipline, because you see, okay, here's the progress. Here's the progress I was looking for. Now I have something to show for the hard work I'm doing. Then, you know what? Then you can start hitting those lagging body parts. Those parts that are just like, I have never had this. Let's say you've never had biceps. Your biceps have always been bad. You got bad inserts. Like me, I got bad inserts. And you're just cranking away at them. It gives you the good looking body part that you've kind of always had, and now is even better. Gives you that confidence, gives you the, oh yeah, this is working, cycle in your brain, that dopamine that goes, this is something that's worthwhile, and it'll get you to do it again. Revolutions. Over and over. Discipline. Hit it every day. Same thing with the food. No junk, no processed food. You're hitting it every day. You're doing your fast. You're not missing your fast. Your fast is the same every day. You will see the fat just torch off. Torch off. You will see the definition come out in those muscles. That's what I got for you guys today. I missed you. I will be back soon. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Just get it done.